guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the finale of my Roulette pan collab. So it's going to be the 4th round that I've been part of, but I believe there have been 6 rounds in total. And yeah, it's just time to wrap this project up. I know they're already starting the next round in February, so you can stay tuned for my intro for that in about 3 weeks time. Also, before we jump into the product, I just quickly want to let you know that I did actually finally get a ring light, and the setup is a bit different because I just had to place the tripod with the ring light a bit differently than how I had my previous tripod. So let me know what you think of this setup, if you like it more or if you want me to just kind of play around with it more and change up the background a bit. But if you enjoy this is going to be the new setup for now. So let's start jumping into the products, and the first category that I had was a product you would only buy on sale, and for that I have my Dior Airflash foundation. I put this in last round, and this is in the shade 200. The shade isn't perfect for me, it's a bit too pink tone compared to other foundations that I use. I am not wearing this today because I actually did finish this. So this was like an aerosol can and I didn't have much left, but as you can see now, absolutely nothing comes out when I spray it. So that is completely done, and yeah, I'm happy to have this out of my collection. Like I said, the shade wasn't perfect for me. I actually do have one of these still left in my collection, which is in the shade 300, but that's way too dark for me currently, so that's something that I will probably try to use up in the summer. The formula of this foundation is fantastic. I really love it. However, it is very pricey, and so far I haven't been able to find my perfect shade, which is why I put this in for the category something that I would only buy on sale. But I'm really happy to have a foundation out of my collection, so this is going to go into my empties pile. So the next product I have was a matte product, and for that I included my Maybelline Better Skin powder, and this one is in the shade light beige. So last time, I will insert the picture where I was, I actually had to repress this because it was very hard to use around the edges. So I did repress this, and I'm not sure if I did take a photo of this after I repressed it, but if I did, I will insert that photo as well. But it basically covered the whole thing again, and it was actually quite a lot of product left in the pan, which I wasn't expecting, but it fully covered it, and I'm going to show you where I am today. So as you can see, this is where I am today. So I was not able to finish it, but I did use quite a bit. I reckon this will probably be done in about 2 weeks time, and it is, as you can see, quite a bit around the edges, and that was how thick it was all over when I first repressed it. But I'm really happy to be so close to using this up, and I will continue using this and hopefully have it out in the next month or so. This is a lovely powder, but I don't believe they make this anymore, and I really love it because it has a massive mirror, as you can see, and I just put like a little brush in it, and it's perfect to have in my handbag. I'm gonna miss it when it's gone, but it's just so little left and it's getting quite old in my collection, which is why I want to use it up. So next up we had the category something in your favorite shade, and this is something I've had in from the start of this project, and that is the Colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Piggy. I chose this because it is purple, as you can see. It's a really stunning shade, and I'm gonna swatch it quickly for you. That is it on my hand right there. So it is a really nice dark purple, and I've mainly been using this to tightline, but I also used it kind of to smudge along my lash line a few times. It is a beautiful shade. It is a little too dark for me to use in my waterline every single day, but I'm really happy to have it in my collection. I'm going to show you my piece of paper where my progress is. So my goal was never to use this up fully. I wanted to use up about half of what I had, and this was completely brand new when I first introduced it. So this is my progress paper right here, and as you can see, I only have 3 lines, and that's actually because I am exactly at my goal line right now. I did not use this that much, and last time I used this a lot, but I think since I was so close to hitting my goal, I just kind of slacked with it and I barely used it, and about a week ago I realized, shit, I need to use this up. So I started highlighting with it, and that's how I managed to hit my goal. But I'm exactly at my goal line, which is why I haven't marked anything new, but at least I was able to hit my goal. So I'm happy to still have this in my collection, and it is quite new. I purchased this last year, I believe, so it's not getting old by any means, but I'm just really glad to have gotten some use out of it and some love, but it's going to go back in my collection. So the next category was something that brightens, highlights or illuminates, and for that I chose a highlighter from MAC, and this one is one of their extra dimension skin finishes in the shade Show Gold. So I'm going to insert the picture where I was last time. I had barely used this when I first put it in. I used it a handful of times, and I have actually used this quite a few times since then. I am actually wearing it today. Kind of a highlighter slash blush topper, and this is where I am today. So I definitely did wear down the lines, which was my goal. I never really intended to pan on this or anything like that, but I just wanted to get some more wear on it, and I think you can see that I did wear down the lines quite a bit. So I'm really happy to have used this. It is quite a glittery highlight and it's quite intense for every single day. I didn't really realize that when I first put it in, but I'm so happy to have this in my collection because it is very stunning, and it's very nice to use on special occasions or for filming. As you can see, it looks stunning on my cheeks in videos. So I'm glad I reached for this a bit more throughout this project, but this is again going to go back in my collection. So for the category something that you're currently loving, I decided to put in the NARS blush in the shade Gina. I'm going to insert a picture where I was again last time. This is where I am today. So I have used this a few times, you can't really tell much. This is a very kind of hardly pressed blush and goes a very long way. I can't even see a tiny bit of a dip. But yeah, it's stunning, and I'm really happy that I've decided to use this a bit. It is a stunning blush though, so I don't mind that. I actually haven't used this as much this month compared to the previous month, because this has been in for 2 months now, and that is mainly because I decided to pull in a cream blush in my Partners in Cream project. So I've been focusing on that one mainly compared to this one, because I knew that I wouldn't be able to kind of hit pan or anything on this, but I've been altering them a little bit. I just haven't used this as much. This is still one of my favorite blushes, but I think for now this is going to have a little break, so I'm going to put this back in my drawers and focus on something else. So the last product that I had was something you are considering decluttering, and for that I decided to put in one of my liquid lipsticks from Colourpop. So this is one of their ultra matte lips in the shade Sheep Frills, and it is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing today. So I didn't want to use this up or anything. My goal for this was mainly to just get use out of it and also decide if I want to declutter this or not, and also kind of get an idea of the lipstick or liquid lipstick formula from Colourpop, because I haven't reached for those lipsticks in a long time and I just wanted to get an idea if I still like them. So I have definitely made up my mind. I think the formula is actually okay as long as you put it on a really thin layer. It isn't too heavy. Obviously it's a liquid lipstick formula, so it will be a bit drying, but it's not as bad as I imagine it to be, or that I remember it to be actually. So I will not declutter all of my Colourpop liquid lipsticks. However, I do want to try to use most of them up this year. But this one is not a shade that I particularly love, so with this one in particular I am going to declutter it. I did use this about 5 times over the last month, and yeah, I didn't dislike it when I wore it, but I don't think I will be reaching this kind of shade enough to pan this or keep it in my collection. I don't think it will be something that I will miss. So yeah, that is the reason why this is leaving. So this is another item out of my collection. So that, you guys, was all for this finale. I really hope you enjoyed it. As always, I have enjoyed this so much, and I'm so happy to be doing this again next month. So as I said, stay tuned for that intro. Also, I will be linking everyone who are doing this project down below in the playlist, as well as Alexandra and Rebecca's channels, who are the creators of this project. But if you're new here, or if you're coming from someone else's channel, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. But that was all. I really hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye guys!